so much. I can't believe it. And how old are you again? I'm 59. Oh, you don't look
I don't
59.
like
But
no,
yeah, oh yeah, come on.
No.
Leave me alone.
And Marie was always selling her dolls on what?
And selling Slim Fast or what, Jenny Craig or whatever the hell's one she was on.
Yes.
I've lost 50 pounds this year.
Carolyn, I saw a new commercial on TV and it was Sharon Stone for some commercial and I was like, oh my God, that's Sharon Stone. She was like in Basic Instinct. She was a movie star and she's doing like mediocre commercials now.
Yeah, and then she had all those adoptions and I don't even think they were legal, half of them. And she got that lady on QVC.
Who now?
Marie Osmond.
Oh, yes. Didn't her son kill himself?
Yeah, one of them. Yeah, and another one, I think two of her children died. Adopted children.
I think so.
Okay, yeah. And, you know, I just don't even think, I think she collected children. She just wanted to have a bunch of children like her mother and didn't want to really physically have that many. And she was always saying, oh, she had these dreams and then this child would just appear. And I'm like, yeah, they're probably stolen or bought from somebody. But that lady.
I didn't know all this.
You remember the lady on QVC that used to always sell the dolls and she only had boys?
I think so. I used to watch QVC a lot in the 90s.
Oh my gosh, she sold the dolls with Marie. I think her name was Mary Beth.
Yes, yes, I know Mary Beth.
Yeah,
yes.
Right. And then I got so disgusted because I saw Mary Beth go like this. Oh, Marie, thank you so much for telling me about that I could get a baby girl. And she said, see, I told you could have a baby. Oh, I know. And they talked about it like it was a little doll that she got, you know? And it was probably another illegal adoption because she was thanking her. Thank you for getting me that baby girl. It was like, it reminds you of the Joan Crawford movie. That baby cost me a lot of favors. She's very expensive, you know?
You mean a real baby or a doll?
A real baby. She got Mary Beth, a real baby girl.
Mary Beth helped her or she helped Mary Beth?
Marie got Mary Beth, a baby girl.
I cannot believe that.
It was really bizarre.
I don't remember that.
That conversation was absolutely bizarre. Because she could only have boys, she said, and now she had this girl, and Marie was like gushing, like, now you have someone who you can play with your dolls with. And it was just such a juvenile conversation, but it was creepy as hell because it didn't sound like these adoptions were even legal. Okay? Ugh. Thank you for helping me with that adoption. Oh, yes, she's very expensive. It cost me a lot of favors.
I don't know. She's always been like goody-goody. And I don't mean a good person. I just mean like
she acts very goody-goody, but she's very goody-goody. Has like 6 marriages.
Yeah, I know.
You know, I mean, she wants to compete with her mother.
And now she's with that. When I heard that she was with that guy from 30-something, I was like,
oh, no, I'm talking about Marie.
Oh, you're talking about Marie. Okay.
Yeah. She tries to be a goody-goody, too.
Yeah, her, too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh. She was the only girl, right? Out of all the boys? I think. Was she adopted?
Who?
Marie.
No.
There was a thing when I was growing up about that. About her being adopted, at least here.
Really? No, she's an Osmond through and through. You can see they're all Osmond kids.
Yeah.
What's terrific, Felicia?
She refused Jackie Burns? Wow.
What?
Her friend asked for Marie's autograph back in the 80s and she refused.
Wow. I don't like her. And all of her little dolls have her little beauty mark on them.
No, I don't even get into it. No, I never cared for it.
I never liked her dolls. She's so fake, so phony. Oh, this is Olive. And look, isn't she beautiful?
Griffith, oh, wow, Jackie, we hate her now.
This is Olive. Oh, is it? Yes. And I modeled her after me, and I put the little beauty mark there, and she's just so precious. And she reminds me of my daughter. And, oh, yes, I've modeled every doll after my children, my natural and my adopted children. She reminds me of a Joan Crawford with her adopted children. I think those adopted children are all going to write a big tell-all about her.
Yeah, right? Right. I think so.
I don't think she ever took care of those kids. I don't think she ever did anything. I think she favored her natural-born kids. And, I think she just had those kids because she wanted to have a large number of kids. I don't know. She remember when she got chicken pox when she was pregnant? And she came on the show or something. I think she was pregnant and got chicken pox. She had 2 babies, one right after another, and she was really old. And it just seemed like she was really out of it. And she didn't even understand, like, that could be really, just I don't know. She was like, that was when she had that show with Donnie. I think it was like a last-ditch effort to save her husband, whichever husband she was with at the time. I don't know.
I liked Sonny and Cher, but Donnie and Marie in the 70s when they had a show, but I didn't carry much on after that. I think those people that act that way really aren't happy. Inside, maybe.
Marie came down a notch.
She probably got a lot of mental problems.
Marie is on the Talk, Jade Famous? You talking about that talk show on CBS? Marie's on there? Seriously?
Yeah, Donnie seems okay, but I don't know. I don't know them really enough.
Horrific.
And I'm a little bit rock and roll.
2 of her kids died? 2 of Marie's adopted kids died?
Me neither, Linda.
Did 2 of them die, Felicia?
I think so. I know one did, but I think no.
Yeah, I don't know.
Marie is married back to her first husband?
Oh
Are you
goodness.
talking
See, I
about
don't know anything
the
about it
Austin
anymore.
guy? What was his name? The one she had the baby boy with? I remember reading that in a grocery store over here when I was like in 8th grade. Steve, wasn't his name Steve something? And it was the Victory Market. I remember reading it like in the Star magazine or something. I can remember that clearly. It was about Marie Osmond, and the guy was a basketball player or something, and I remember she had the little boy, and he had little basketball shoes on.
You're back.
Marie was on the talk for a time, Linda Uribe? I can't stomach Marie, I'm sorry. She's married to the first husband? Isn't his name Austin, or isn't his last name Austin? What was his name? Are you sure it's the first husband or it's the second husband? The first husband? Steve, the one she had the boy with? Well, she gets around, doesn't she, little Marie there? Let me see. Did 2 of... Okay. The son died... Okay. You're right, she was on the talk. The son died in 2010 at the age of 18. Okay, so that was... And then... I don't think she had 2. I think she just had 1 that died. Okay. See, she had to have 8 children, just like her mother. So, let's see. Let me see. She's been married 3 times, 2 times to the same man. Stephen Craig, that's who she married, and even though he was married with 3 other kids of his own? Stephen James Craig. However, in 1985, 3 years that marriage is in the trash can, citing mental cruelty, but she married him again. Then she married music producer Brian Blossel. And Marie's husband adopted Stephen. Why would he adopt Stephen when Stephen has a father? That's ridiculous, but then she married him again. Wow. Today, Stephen has a family of his own. No, she didn't marry Stephen. He has a family of his own. You guys are crazy. Today, Stephen has a family of his own, together with his wife Claire and their 3 kids. Oh, that's the son. Hold on. I'm so confused. You're saying she married the guy that she accused of mental cruelty and that she allowed another man to adopt him when he had a father. Come on. What? Marie and Blossel welcomed their first biological child, Rachel, in 1989. Oh, there she is. Rachel and I are so similar in a lot of ways, having the same personality when it comes to wanting to know and do everything. Rachel's not planning to follow in her mother's footsteps. Okay. Let's see. Then... How many... Okay, then they adopted Brandon as a baby. They adopted Michael. Then Brianna. She doesn't look like an Osmond. Brianna must be adopted as well. She does not look like an Osmond at all. Matthew is Marie's second biological child to Blossel, so that's 3 children that she has, that are biological children. Okay. Abigail Olive, the 8th edition. Abigail. Okay, Abigail. So she only had 4 biological children, and they're 4 adopted. And one of the adopted ones killed himself. And she's married again to who? She married the guy This is so
She said
crazy.
she's only been with 2 guys, been married to 2 guys.
Okay. But she married the guy she's accused of mental cruelty, and the guy that she allowed her other husband to adopt her son.
Wow.
What was he doing? Why did that son not be adopted if his father was there? That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then she marries him. Come on. Hoo-hoo. Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's
okay.
weird.
Either she's a liar before or after. What is that? Doesn't mean. Okay. Come on. The hated Marie Phoney as French fry husband. Yeah, something's off with Marie. Come on. I don't understand why she would have the second husband adopt her first son if the first husband is around.
I don't know.
She makes it sound like he was a deadbeat dad, and then she accuses him of mental cruelty, but she remarries him. Maybe she'll get a divorce from him and remarry the other one.
Maybe.
Hi, baby Beth. Hi, Deborah Ferris. I can't even with this. I have never in my life. Who was a fab-looking family? The Osmonds? Hi, Debbie D. I don't know. I can't even figure that out. I just wish I had never even. I'm sorry. I can't.
Now you're gonna have nightmares.
I can't stomach her. I'm sorry. I'm terrible that I'm saying that, but I cannot stomach the woman.
Well, we couldn't tell. You hit it well.
I can't take her. Carolyn, I know what I'm talking about. Steve never remarried after Marie until they married again. The second husband. No. You're wrong. You are so wrong, Davida. I'm going to pull up the article, and I'm going to show you, Davida.
Oh, dear.
Oh, my gosh. Well,
Breaking news.
In 1982, Marie married Stephen Craig, a former basketball player of Brigham Young University. Less than a year later, she became a first-time mom to a son, Stephen James Craig. However, Davida, are you listening? However, in 1985, Marie Osmond and Steve Craig filed for divorce, citing mental cruelty. She married music producer Brian Blossel shortly after. See, I thought I always get him mixed up as married to Melissa Gilbert. Marie Osmond's husband also adopted Stephen. Yes. Yes. Now what's Davida saying? She's still arguing with me?
Right, Kevin? I don't see her saying anything. She's probably looking it up, too.
Yeah, Jeanette, he was on 30-something. Timothy was, Melissa's husband. Gary, he played on there, married to Nancy. I love that show. I know Moonlighting came on before that at 9, I believe, on Tuesday. So what's the consensus then, Carolyn?
I'm waiting for Davida to admit that she's wrong.
No, I don't